I am Nidhi Kansal, a naturopath doctor. Am I audible well? Okay. First of all, please accept my heartfelt thanks for giving me this chance that I can address my dear students, youth of our nation on the subject of holistic wellness. A brief introduction of mine. I am academically I am a software engineer. I completed my MTech from Vanasthali Vidyapeeth in software engineering. I specialize in project management. I've worked in a multinational company for a while. Then I realized that the most important aspect of our life is our health. And if we are not feeling fine, then we cannot enjoy whatever we earn. We cannot enjoy our life. And that is why I moved into naturopathy since 2011. I am continuously working in this field, learning, still learning, and trying to create an awareness about holistic wellness among our next generation. Because when I talk about our youth, you are the future of our society. You are the future of our nation. So let me start today. I am also a part of team of Ahar Kranti. And Ahar Kranti is all about eating whatever is suitable for you. That is your wellness, which is associated with your diet. I am owner of Esquire's Physio Virtual Institute, and today I am here in front of you. My special thanks to your Vice Chancellor, sir, Dr. Suresh, with whom I had a brief meeting at Delhi, and then this program was seeded. Can you please mute this sound? Okay. So please start the PPT. What is holistic wellness in your opinion? Anybody if wants to discuss, if anybody of you want to convey what exactly is holistic wellness, then please do. See, the holistic is whole, the complete. Suppose you are studying well and you are able to secure a good job, or you are able to start a business of your own and you are earning well, then that is one aspect of your life. If you are working hard on your health, you do some yoga, some exercises, and you are maintaining your fitness, then it is one aspect of your life. But when you talk about your whole self, your whole being, then we have to know about holistic wellness, because we are one single unit. It's not that my hand is different, my brain is different, or my ears are different. I am one single unit, so I have to talk about holistic wellness for my happiness. And that is why today we will be discussing what holistic wellness is, how we can achieve it, and why we are supposed to achieve holistic wellness. Why exactly is it needed? So we will be discussing these three aspects today. First of all, I want to introduce you to Professor Ashwini Ji Agarwal, who is my mentor. Next slide. Professor Ashwini Ji Agarwal, who is my mentor, he is an alumni of IISc Bangalore. He has been working on embedded technologies, electronics engineer he is, and then he realized that life is full of rejections. You earn well, still you are facing so many stress, so many pains, so many apprehensions, fears, anxieties, that almost nobody is able to enjoy his or her life. So we are living in pain and we are imparting pain. Because I am in pain, then I will spread pain all around. That is why this life's direction through alphabet, which you can see, this is a chart. I'll be sharing it with your faculty and it can be circulated in students group if you people feel so. So this life's direction through alphabet is the basics of life, like A for alone. If you do not know how to live with your own self, then you can never be happy with your own self. This is the whole chart. You can study it and we will be sharing it with you later on. Next slide please. I am from Squares Physio Virtual Institute and this program is organized with in association of GIST, Global Indo Scientist and Technologist Association. We are running a Ahar Kranti campaign which is under Ministry of Government of India, and we are celebrating 3rd anniversary of Ahar Kranti. So what is holistic wellness all about? Holistic wellness is all about 3 major aspects. One is your health. You have to maintain your health, not just at age 20. You should be fit and fine at age 40. You should be healthy and active at age 60. You have to ensure that you do not remain sick at age 80 also. Yani ki you have to totally work on your health. Then there is second aspect of your wellness, which is career. If your career is not okay, if you are not enjoying your work, if you are somewhat stressful about your maybe promotion, your job or your profits, if your career is giving you stress in any form, then definitely your wellness will be affected. You won't be able to enjoy your life. So your career is a very strong pillar of your wellness. So you have to take care of your career right from young age. You have to prepare for a proper skill. Not just you have to attain a job. You have to excel in some work so that your career should be something which is a source of happiness for you, a source of health for you. Your work should give you enjoyment. Your career is a pillar of your wellness. Then the third aspect of our wellness is our marriage. Marriage. Yes, eventually we all enter into a relationship, and if we enter into a relationship, if we marry somebody and we are not able to maintain that relation well, then that very relation becomes a pain for us. And if marriage is not okay, if we are not able to maintain our marriage, then definitely we are not going to remain well at all. So these 3 aspects are of wellness which we have to take care of. Now the question is, what exactly is health? Because normally we consider if a person is looking good, if a person is participating in Olympics, suppose, if he or she is a sports person, so we consider that yes, this person is healthy. Or suppose our reports are fine, our hemoglobin is fine, our blood, our all kind of medical reports are okay, then we consider that yes, we are healthy. No. Health has again 3 aspects. Physical health, which can be measured, which can be tested, which can be seen, which we normally take it as our stamina. If we can run properly, if we are looking good, then we are healthy, we say. But mental health is something which we normally keep aside. We do not talk about it. But believe me, your mental health is something which derives your physical health. Suppose you are not feeling good today about anything. You had an argument with your parents. If you think that your friend is not behaving well with you, or maybe you are
in progress.
If you are tensed about something, if your mental health is not in shape, then it's confirmed that your physical health will fall down eventually. After 15 days, your digestion will be impacted, your stamina will be impacted, you will not feel like working. So your physical health totally depends on your mental health, and your mental health totally depends on your spiritual health. So we have to work on your spiritual health in our country, in Bharat. We have been talking about spiritual health a lot. Naturally, Bharat is a spiritual leader of world because we know the importance of spiritual health. Without spiritual health, we cannot maintain our mental health and physical health. So these three aspects are also to be taken care of well. My spiritual health, my mental health and my physical health should be intact lifelong, not just today. Today we are young. Today we are only 20 or maybe 21. But as our age increases, aging comes in, we start feeling low on energy, we start feeling bad about ourselves, we start feeling some kind of guilty, some kind of regrets, some kind of lack of happiness in our life, which is not at all a good symptom. Today, if you are not feeling good, believe me, you are not going to be well tomorrow. If you do not work on your holistic wellness, you cannot just work on one subject and you can get good marks or good rank in the university. You have to work on all the subjects. So these are the subjects on which you have to work to secure good marks in your life. That is what the whole concept is. Holistic wellness means all kind of subjects you have to work upon. Now how holistic health is the father of efficiency. Can anybody tell me what exactly is efficiency? Any of you can assert the importance of efficiency? Anybody of you? What exactly is efficiency for? Efficiency means what? Why is it important to be efficient? Anybody of you?
Definition of efficiency is input divided output divided by input percentage.
Yeah.
By definition. So how much input you are putting and what is the output you are getting for that input? It's measured how maximum output to how much you are getting for the input you are putting in. So that may be called as efficiency.
Yeah, that is very true. Thank you, sir, for conveying this. If you are inputting, suppose 8 hours of study and your output is suppose 60% marks, then you will say that no, this person is not efficient enough. Why? Because if you are studying 8 hours per day, then at least you should secure maybe 85% marks or 90% marks. So this is how much input are you giving and how much output are you getting. Efficiency is also about precision in your work. If you are working and there are less number of failures, less number of rejections. Suppose you set up a factory and you are producing something. Suppose you are producing paper mugs. If your factory is manufacturing, suppose 100 mugs per day, and those mugs, out of those 100 mugs, if your maybe 5 mugs or 6 mugs per day is the rejected material, it does not turn out a good mug, it is not sellable, so it is rejected. So you are actually producing 100 mugs per day, but actually you are able to sell only 95 mugs per day. So this 5 mugs per day is your rejection of your factory. If you are able to reduce this rejection, then you can say that you are efficient enough. Reducing rejection from your work, from your life. Similarly, if you have a family and you are into daily some kind of arguments, then these arguments are kind of rejection, because these reduce the happiness level of your family life. So if you are daily, suppose you have an argument with your child, suppose you always have a tense relation with your boss in your office or with your employees, then all these are rejections of your life. These are reducing your efficiency. That is why we are talking about holistic health, yani ki 3 levels of your health which are important to maintain your efficiency, to reduce rejection from your overall life, be it your work, be it your marriage, be it your health. Suppose you fall sick once in a month. Now you have worked on your immunity and now you fall sick once in 6 months. So you have improved your efficiency, overall efficiency. This is very important that we work on your efficiency. And the main concept of Ahar Kranti is Jaisa Khai Ann, Vaisa Bane Man. I'm not so sure that you people all understand Hindi or not. So I should tell you, it's that whatever food you are intaking, in the same way it is reflected in your mental health. This slogan, this is a very famous slogan. We in Hindi, at least we all know about it. It's talking about whatever food the kind of food you intake, your mental health starts taking that kind of shape. If daily, suppose you are eating which is not giving you taste, suppose you start eating some kind of diet which is not suiting you, which is not about your liking, and you're just eating it because somebody else is cooking for you and you are eating it. So gradually you will find that you are feeling low about yourself. Your man will get disturbed. Your man is a most important component, I should say, of your body, which is normally not talked about because it is a physio-virtual component. It is not visible. When we dissect a dead body, for suppose doctors learn through dissection, and if we are dissecting a dead body, then we find that there is no as such component man called in our body. That is why we do not talk about it normally. But if our man is not okay, then our energy level will be down, our efficiency will be down, our physical health will be disturbed, our relations will be definitely disturbed, our performance will not be okay, and we will definitely be in pain. So we have to learn what my man needs, and the game is every individual's man is different. It cannot be same. My man becomes happy because I eat a particular kind of diet, but your man might become unhappy with the same diet. That is why what we generally see, a same kind of diet is served in a household. Same kind of diet is served in a household. Suppose there are 4 people in a family. There is a female, there is a male, husband and wife, and they have 2 children. They all 4 people have a same kind of diet, but what we will find that one of them is facing obesity. One of them is facing some kind of joint pains. One of them is facing some kind of sinus related problem. Why this is happening? Because every person's body is different. We are not robots. We are not machines. We are not animals. We are human beings. We are individuals in self. Our needs are different. Our bodies are different. We might look similar to each other, but we are not same. Every person is unique in one's own self. If you look at the ABCD chart, you will find U for unique. We all are unique in one's own self. I cannot compare myself with the other person, and the other person can never be like me. Similarly, my man is different, your man is different. So you have to understand, you have no choice, that what exactly is suitable for your man, because your mental health and eventually your holistic wellness, it all depends on your man, and that is why holistic wellness is required. Why holistic wellness is required? See, this man resides in our navel. It is called Nabhi. if you learn about ancient Indian knowledge, then we get to know that navel or nabhi is a very important part of our body, because our nadis, it is the central point of connection of our nadis. There are it is said that there are 72 crores of nadis in human body, and those nadis are centralizedly connected at nabhi. That is why navel place is the most important place of our body, and our man resides in navel. That is why there are three important components. Look at this slide properly and see, there are three small circles here at the lower side of the slide: mind, brain and heart. We know about three components. These are three components which are to be considered for holistic wellness. We cannot ignore one and we can have holistic wellness. Either one cannot be ignored. These all three components are connected with self. These become a chakra. This become a cycle kind of thing, chakra. They are interdependent on each other. What is brain? My brain is something which is calculating, which is driving my body, which is signaling my body. Move your hand, stay calm, sit properly. This is all driven by my brain. All kind of calculations, all kind of memory, all kind of learning. It is all in my brain. So we talk about brain exercises, we talk about brain health, we talk about brain movement that you need to learn properly. Shruti and Smaran, you learn properly, you hear properly. We talk about brain health a lot. Then there is another component, heart. You must have seen when we face some kind of health problems. Excuse me. When we face some kind of health problems, we go to doctor checks our ECG. There is some kind of pulse which is showing. These are fluctuations of our heartbeat. Some of you might be able to feel your heartbeat in yourself sometime in our life. We feel our heartbeat in ourselves, and if there are lot of fluctuations, and if these fluctuations are not very smooth, then doctor tell us that your ECG is not good, your health of your heart is not good. So heart is something which is actually driving the energy level of my body. Yes, till date we had been thinking, we had been understanding that heart is something to pump the blood into our body. Heart is all the time beating and it is pumping blood into our body. No, it is actually pumping energy into our body. It is working like a generator. It is the energy generator of your body. That is why, suppose if a person gets to know a bad news, if somebody tells a person, Mr. XYZ, that your father is not fine, he has faced an accident, what will happen? That person will collapse, that person will sit down. Suddenly his energy level will go down. Why? What has happened? What has happened to his whole body? What has happened to his energy level? See, this person hears a bad news. His man get affected because our sense organs are connected at our man. So my man becomes happy seeing a person. My man becomes unhappy about hearing something. So man gets a bad effect because I heard a bad news. So this bad news impacted my brain and my heart. So I am not able to study properly. I am not able to write my paper properly. I am not able to calculate properly because I am not feeling good inside. Oh my God, I am disturbed. So if mind is disturbed, our brain will be disturbed and our heart, our energy level will be disturbed, our stamina will be disturbed and will not feel like working. Sometimes you might have felt that during morning time you don't feel like getting awake, you don't feel like working, you feel like low on energy level. This is happening because this chakra is not working properly. Your mind, brain and heart, these all three are not synchronized properly. These are not working properly. If your heart is overworking, your mind will go down. Your health will be disturbed. If you are very much concentrating on your brain health, then again your heart health might be impacted. You might have known about these cases. Some people were working very hard at gym and they just collapsed there only. They had a heart fail. This is all because we are not talking about this chakra. We are talking about one component, not holistic wellness. My body is not just about my weight. My body is not just about my brain. My body is not just about my heart. It is a complete unit. And this unit is majorly working on this chakra, mind, brain and heart. These three components work in a chakra. So all these three components have to be taken care of if I need holistic wellness. So now the question arises, how will you get holistic wellness? At which point? If suppose you are taking proper diet as per your man, then it might impact your weight. Because suppose I like fried food daily and I am eating this fried food daily, something like pizza or burger, fast food. My man becomes happy if I eat chow mein and I start eating chow mein daily. What will happen to my health? What will happen to my heart? Definitely I am going to fall sick then. So how do I maintain my holistic wellness? And the most important question is, how do I ensure that I have a good career? How do I ensure that my marriage remains in a good health? My all three pillars of my life, health, career and marriage, remain intact. How do I ensure this? For this, we have to learn a simple procedure. There are many procedures actually, but here at a basic level, at the starting level, I am giving you one simple procedure of breathing. Our breathing is something which is actually impacting our whole body, all three components. See, you are breathing all the time, invariably. Whether you are aware of your breath, whether you are unaware of your breath, but you are breathing continuously and nobody can live without breathing for a long time. You might be able to hold your breath for some time, but actually it is not possible to live without breathing. There are two functions of our body which are continuously working. One is heartbeat and one is breathing. Heartbeat is something which I cannot control by my own self. We normally do not have a control on our heartbeat. Some yogis, some tapasris, some very high level saints are able to control their heartbeat, but I am not talking about general people. We ordinary people are not able to control our heartbeat and we are not supposed to try to control our heartbeat at all. But breathing process is something which we are continuously doing. Even now, you are sitting in auditorium, you are listening to this lecture, even now you are breathing, but you don't know how exactly are you breathing. If you rectify the process of your breathing, if you correct the way you breathe all the time, the whole day, then definitely it's going to impact your three major components, your mind, your brain and your heart. It's going to give benefit at all three levels. Why? Because what is this breathing process? You all might have studied in your schools at a primary level. What is breathing process all about? What do you inhale? Anybody? What is breathing process all about? You inhale and exhale. What do you inhale? Anybody? Am I audible?
Prana.
Yeah.
Oxygen. Prana. Oxygen.
Oxygen. Yes, we inhale oxygen and we exhale out
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. Carbon is something which makes us sick. You know, you must be knowing that cancer is majorly made up of carbon. That is, if carbon cells accumulate in our body at some point, then cancer starts getting developed. All kind of ailments, all kind of illness is because of the root causes carbon. Accumulation of carbon, accumulation of waste means accumulation of carbon in our body. This carbon has to be exhaled out properly. And when we inhale, we are not just inhaling oxygen, we are inhaling all the gases present in the air. There is some kind of moisture in the air. You might be knowing that this is called humidity level of the air. At coastal areas, this humidity level is higher. At some drier areas, this humidity level is lower. But there is always a moisture component in air. There is always some kind of dust particle in air. There is always some kind of nitrogen in air as well. So there are many components available in air. What we say is, what we should know, all 5 tattvas, all 5 basic tattvas are available in air. Air is not just oxygen, air is a composition of 5 tattvas, 5 basic elements. So if we are inhaling properly, if we are inhaling in the right manner, so our body starts getting nutrition from those 5 elements. Whatever is available in air, I am able to breathe in those components which are needed by my body, and I am able to exhale out all the carbon from my body if I exhale out properly. So this breathing, one single breathing process can make us totally healthy, and the game is, it starts giving us a right thinking about our career as well, because it impacts our overall health. So we are able to think properly, we are able to understand properly, we start getting an understanding what I want, what I need, what I am. That is why breathing process can give us holistic wellness at a starting level. This becomes the foundation of our wellness, and that is why today I am giving you, next slide please. Today I am giving you an introduction of Aisho Sans. What is Aisho Sans? Aisho Sans is a medicine. Convert your breath into medicine. All the time you are taking breath. Even now we are into this lecture since 35 minutes. You have been breathing continuously. But if you are not known of Aisho Sans, if you don't know how to take Aisho Sans, then you are not able to utilize the air you are breathing. You have to learn to utilize the air. Utilize the air which is all around. It may be polluted, it may be infected, it may be some kind of smelly. It can happen, yes. But if you breathe the Aisho Sans way, then you will be able to filter out all the unwanted components, and you will be able to exhale out whatever is not needed in your body. Your filters in your nose, because Aisho Sans is always taken from nose. You have to breathe from your nose, not from your mouth. So mind it. The very first step of Aisho Sans is you have to start breathing from your nose, and you have to keep your mouth shut. You have to close your mouth and breathe from nose. The second point of Aisho Sans is you have to breathe in very slowly. You have to breathe out. You have to exhale out very slowly. Here it has to be considered that I am not talking about deep breath. There are two different things. One is deep breath. While doing pranayam, you are told that take deep breath. While taking deep breath,
ನಾನು ಈಗ ಒಂದು 26 7
While taking deep breath, you put in some kind of stress on your own self. But while taking Ashosans, while practicing Ashosans, the correct way of breathing for a disease-free living, while taking Ashosans, you are not supposed to stress out yourself at all. Your face should be calm, your shoulders should be calm, all your body parts should remain calm. You should not put pressure on yourself. While inhaling or exhaling, there should be no sound. No sound should be there at all. You are not supposed to breathe in loudly or breathe out loudly. It should be silent. Your breath should be silent, calm, smooth and complete. So, Ashosans way, next slide please. S for Shwas. It will clear out your lungs. It will start giving nutrition to your man. Your mental health will start improving in 15 minutes of practice, I can guarantee you. And it will start improving your digestion very, very fastly. Before having your meal, if you take 11 breaths of Ashosans, 11 breaths of Ashosans, it will improve your digestion to a great level. Then it will start improving your thinking ability. I have been running mental ability improvement programs. This improves the results of children to a great extent, and foundation of this program is this breathing process only. This is the foundation of this program. There are many other steps also, but foundation becomes this breathing process only. So you have to breathe in smoothly. It should be calm. It should be without any sound, without any stress. It should be complete. Your breathing should be complete. And most important aspect of Ashosans is it should be done with open eyes. Your eyes should not be closed. I am not telling you to do any meditation. This is a pure exercise which has to be done while opening your eyes. If even your eyes are getting closed, no, don't do that. Open your eyes, focus on your breath and just breathe in properly, breathe in, breathe out properly. I'll show you a small video of Professor Ashwini Ji Agarwal himself. Through this video you will be able to see how you are supposed to breathe. Could anybody understand what this person was doing? This is Professor Ashwini Ji Agarwal. I introduced him while in the beginning. He is my guru, actually. He is my mentor. I've learned, I should say, everything from him only. So, what this person was doing, he was inhaling. While he was inhaling, his hand was going in upwards direction. Because you can't see anything on his face. There is no stress at all. See how smoothly he was inhaling. See again. This is how inhale has to be done. And while he is exhaling out, his hand is coming down. but again there is no stress on his body, there is no tension, his eyes are open, he is sitting normally, he is sitting properly.
Do we
This
have
is
to
one-
hold the breath?
No.
Okay.
Now we'll spend again 2-3 minutes more on this practice only. Please, all of you, I request you all, start practicing with me. One thing, you are not supposed to hold your breath, not after inhale, not after exhale. It should be complete inhale. When you will start, but you will find that your inhale is very small. You will breathe like this, but that is okay. When you start practicing and you will keep on practicing, then you will be able to breathe like him. He has a lot of practice, maybe more than 20 years. Even I have been practicing more than 13-14 years. But when you start, it's only very small. The catch is, what is the catch? The catch is you should know up to which point you can inhale. Do not compare with anybody else. Do not see that, oh, my friend is able to take this much of breath, I should also breathe like this much. No, you are a unique person in your own self. Believe in your own self and just inhale that much only, how much you are able to do. So let's start practice. Take your right hand and fold it like this. Sit properly, sit straight. Your spine should be straight, your back should be straight, but you should be comfortable. Do not pressure yourself. Do not put any kind of pressure on yourself. And start inhaling. You have to breathe out completely. When I started this practice, while I used to exhale out, I felt suffocated. I was not very well. Actually, my health was in very poor state at that time when I started this practice. When I tried to breathe out, exhale out, then I used to feel suffocation inside. I used to feel suffocated at all my body. So I kept on practicing. Gradually it goes out, it went away, it goes away. But initial practice is a little bit difficult, but believe me, you can do it empty stomach, you can do it even after meal, you can do it even while you are lying before sleeping, you can do it immediately after getting up, you can do it while you are attending lectures, while you are driving, while you are even watching TV. All the time you have to correct the way you are breathing, and it will start improving your efficiency. In a day or two of practice, in normally 2 days of practice, you will find the difference. I have been, next video please. I have been organizing training camps all across schools and colleges here in North India. So while children start this practice, they definitely feel difficult. See how this शेयर नहीं है, करो. हो गई. When children start this practice, young children, we normally recommend this practice after age 10. After the age of 10 years, you should start this practice. And if a mother is doing this practice, she can teach her children at a very young age also. But in schools, we take up children after the age of 10. These children are normally of 12 years of age, and they have been practicing, I think this is their 3rd day of practice. And see how they are able to exhale out and inhale. This is a practice which should be done in all the schools, all the colleges before lectures to improve the overall understanding ability of children. This will improve the overall environment of the class. and we have been stressing on it. Here in North India we are actually working on it, but in South India we were not yet able to reach. Okay. Excuse me. So this is Ashosans, the correct way of breathing. After 2-3 days of this practice it thoroughly, practice it sincerely. And if you are facing any kind of problem in this practice, you can contact me directly. My number is with your faculty people and they can share it with you. You can contact me directly on WhatsApp or phone, and you can discuss any kind of problem if you are facing with me. You can search about it with the name of Shwas Yog. This is called Shwas Yog. This is an exercise, a breathing exercise which can be done, which should be done actually at all levels, at all times. So this will make you calm, and the most important thing, your decision making will improve a lot. You will be able to make right decisions for your own self, because if you take your career decisions, your marriage decisions because the other person is saying so, because my parents are telling you to do this, because media is telling you to do this, because you have been hearing a lot about this particular field, that is why you chose a particular career, suppose. So it will surely give you a lot of stress. It will become a source of sickness in your life. So do not take wrong decisions in your life, and this can only be done when your breathing level is at a particular level. Now the major question comes, how do I know that I am doing it correctly? How do I know that I am actually getting benefit of the practice I am doing? So we have a measurement app. This app is free of cost. You can access it through your Android mobiles, even through your Apple phones, I believe. You can unmute. Okay. You can access this mobile app on your phones. This is a mobile app called Hawa Kitni Hai. This is a measurement app. Can you please show me? Yeah, this is a measurement app, Hawa Kitni Hai. And here, when you open this app, you will find a start button. Can you give me an app on the mobile? You will find a start button here at this blue button. When you are ready enough, you have to take this measurement of yours daily. You can prepare a chart. When I started this practice, I prepared a chart for 40 days. And this chart will help you in your growth a lot. Prepare a chart of your value for continuous 40 days. ये नहीं वो वाला चाहिए. Yeah. Okay. देखिए I'm not able to see anything. This is the app. When you will open it on your phone, we'll share the link with you people. You start practicing and take a measurement once in a day. Every day you just have to spend maybe 5-10 minutes for this measurement. You press the button start, and there is a green button appearing here. It is written next and the number is written. Right now it is 0. So you take one whole breath, one complete breath. Inhale and exhale. And press this button again. Now this number will become 1. Now again take one breath. Inhale and exhale. Now again press this button. After one single breath, press this button. After one single breath, press this button, and when you'll keep on doing this, after 9-10 breaths, this will show you a value. Currently it is showing 40,928. This is showing that my health is currently at a poor level. This chart is also displayed at below. See, so in 20,000 to 50,000, your immunity level is weak, poor. Then it is weak. Then it is average. Can we show this? Okay. Poor, then weak, then average, then above average. Where marriage eligibility? See, if your value is below 2,50,000, your marriage is definitely going to be a pain for you. Whatever type of spouse you have, whatever type of wealth you have, whatever place you live in, your marriage is not going to work out if your value is below 2,50,000. So this is something you need to work in a team actually. You can live alone properly, but with living with somebody else, you need a certain level of eligibility, and this eligibility level is 2,50,000, not below that. But if you want to actually grow in your life, if you actually want to understand yourself, if you want to become your own guru, B for guru, B is you normally study in your schools, B for ball, but actually in ABCD chart, B for become your guru. B for become your guru. And how you can become your guru? At the level of 3,50,000, you will start becoming your own guru. You will not need to ask from anybody what is good for me, what should I do, what should I do, how do I handle this situation. No, you have to decide for your own self, and your decision ability will start working properly at the level of 3,50,000. The more you improve it, more your working stamina will be, your efficiency will improve, your learning efficiency will improve, your performance will improve, your behavior will improve. So what you have to do is maintain this chart of yours, practice daily Aisho Sans, ask me anything if you face any kind of problem, difficulty, and maintain this chart and bring your value at a higher level, and it will surely reflect in your report card. I can guarantee you that. An improvement in your value will be reflected in improvement in your marks. Clearly you can see that your marks have been improved even while you are studying for lesser hours. Lesser input, more output. That is what efficiency is all about, as Sir told us. So this is only possible when you improve your value through breathing. Aisho Sans practice. And this can be done without any side effect. It has only good side effects. If you have been facing any kind of sleep disorders, it will be gone in 2-3 days practice. Your acidity problem, digestive issues, or any kind of anxieties. Some people start feeling nervous before writing paper, before interviews. You start feeling nervous. Oh my God, I forgot everything I learned. All these things will start going out automatically. All you have to do is practice Aisho Sans properly. This is what holistic wellness is all about. Thank you so much, everybody. You have been a great audience, and thank you so very much. Any questions are well invited. Anybody who needs to discuss anything, please ask me.
For how many hours in a day we should do this Aisho Sans?
Every day, every sans, every breath.
Every breath you need to, means you need to have that level of control.
You have to see, there is a doha of Kabir. I don't know whether you understand Hindi or not. There is a doha of Kabir. Katha hu kehat jaat hu, kehat bajaye dhol. श्वास खाली जात है 3 लोक का बोल. One single breath you cannot earn, even when you give out all your earnings, whatever you have. Even if you give out everything you have, you cannot get one single breath. श्वास खाली जात है, 3 लोक का मोल. Your breath is something which is most precious thing you have, because our lifespan, this is something I am talking about spiritual health actually. Our lifespan is defined by number of breaths. When we got birth, we had a definite number of breaths with us. It's up to us how do we spend these breaths. So it's my choice. I spend 60 breaths in a minute, or 600 breaths in a minute, or 6,000 breaths in a minute. So why do you waste your breaths? You have to learn to preserve your breath. You have to learn to invest your breath mindfully. You are not supposed to waste your money as safe. You do not throw out your money you have in your wallet. You have a limited money, suppose, and you have some limited amount of notes in your wallet. You just keep on, you just do not throw out essay. You are very careful that no, I have to give 10 rupees here, I have to give 100 rupees here. Similarly, we have got a definite amount of breaths with us. Nobody can give you one single breath. Nobody can lend you any single breath. Believe me, it's going to end. It's ending. Your balance is diminishing very fastly. Believe me. So you have to start taking your breath very, very seriously.
Thank you, madam.
Normally, what we suggest is to start with, you practice 10 minutes a day in the morning, 10 minutes a day in the noon, and 10 minutes at evening time. Or what you can do is 11 breaths at a time. If you start taking 11 breaths, it will become a medicine. Suppose you have to attend an interview, you have to a very important meeting, or you have a very important paper and you are nervous. What do I do? Or you are not able to sleep, or you are facing some kind of health problem, some kind of pain, any health problem. What do? Take 11 breaths properly. Pure inhale, pure exhale. Proper, complete, lightly, smoothly. Those 11 breaths will become a medicine for you. Those 11 breaths will become a painkiller for you. Those 11 breaths will become a digestive medicine for you, or a sleeping pill for you, or even a mental health pill for you. Believe me, it works more than 100%, and I have been getting results more than 100% of it. More than 100%, and I can guarantee you that. You just have to either take 11 breaths at a time, anytime, or practice 10 minutes a day. But start taking your breath very seriously.
Ideally, how many breaths does a person take in a minute? Ideally. You do say that every person is different, but ideally, on an average, how many breaths should a person take in a minute?
On an average, Swami Ramdev ji, who is an icon of pranayam among us and an icon of health, I should say age reversal he has been able to achieve. If you see his earlier videos, if you see him today, you will find that he is getting younger every day. What I observe about him, looking at him. So what he tells us that I normally take I think 15 breaths in a minute. What he has been telling, 15 breaths in a minute is his normal duration. But we at Ashosans people, in our team, normally people take 10 breaths a minute. My practice is almost 2 breaths per minute. I can, if I am actually aware of my breath, I am sitting idle, I am in a car or I am in a lecture. So I normally breath like 2 breaths in a minute. And there are many people like Professor Agarwal. Once he demonstrated a breath of 1 minute 45 seconds. That is near about 2 minutes, one single breath. If we talk about Kumbhakaran, this is a character from Ramayana. Kumbhakaran, we have heard that Kumbhakaran used to sleep for 6 months at a time. No, he used to inhale for 6 months and then exhale out for 6 months. That is why he was not responding to anybody, and that is why he lived for maybe 10,000 years or maybe more. We have heard that our rishis and munis were able to live a lifespan of thousands of years. That was only possible through their breath only. They were utilizing their every breath. That is why we see them sitting in tapasya mode, not talking to anybody, not doing anything, because they are only breathing out properly, they are only breathing in properly, they are not doing anything else. Whatever nutrition they need, they are taking in from air. Whatever waste they have to expel out, they are expelling out through breath only. So their body needs are almost nothing other than breath, and they are just focusing on their breath. We definitely can't live a life like this, we ordinary people. So I think we should be at least at a level of 2,50,000. If I talk on this app terms, you open up this app, we'll be sharing the link with you, and if you are at 2,50,000 level, I can guarantee you that you can live a medicine free life. I have been actually I am running a clinic, so all age group of patients I have, even 80 plus, even 60 plus, 20 plus, 10 plus, every single person who is above 2,50,000 value, that person can cure his or her all ailments through breath only, without any medicine. So we can live a medicine free life, we can live an injection free life, we can live a drug free life, believe me, because medicines are drugs only. So we can live a drug free life through our breath. We just have to practice and improve our level. We just have to improve our level. And up to 2,50,000 we can reach by practice. After that we need other steps also. I told you this is the foundational step. There are other steps also. For foundation step you need 2,50,000 and you can reach there.
So you mean to say that it is not the number of years in our age, but it is the number of breaths in our age.
Yeah. We do not get a certain age that you live for 80 years or for 70 years. We get a number of breaths, and it's up to us how we spend us. That is why some people are able to extend their lifespan. Many people tell us that I was almost to die at age 40. I was so sick. Then I started working on my health, and today I am 90 and I am very fine. What actually that person did? That person actually, knowingly or unknowingly, made his breathing process slower. It should be slow, but we should not hold our breath. Believe me, holding your breath can cause a lot of ailments. So I do not recommend holding your breath at all. Life is smooth. It should go on. Life is Shiv. Ahem Shavam Shivam. So Shiv is Gati. It should be consistent. Like our earth is consistently revolving. It's not stabilizing anywhere. It's not holding itself anywhere. Life is not about holding. Life is about ongoing. Any questions? It's more than an hour. So, Professor Channa Gurumji. What's it?
ಚೆನ್ನಪ್ಪಗೌಡ ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು.
So, shall we end this meeting today? Any questions? Any?
Thank you, Madam. Nidhi, Kansal, Madam Ji.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And on behalf of KSRTPR University and our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Suresh V. Nadigalu, sir, I thank you wholeheartedly.
Thank you, sir.
And I thank all the team of Ahara Kranti for arranging this online session. And it proved out to be very good. all our students, faculty, and officers attended.
Recording stopped.
Thank you, madam. From
Thank
all
you
of
very
us,
much,
thank
sir.
you. Good day, madam.
Thank you very much, sir. Pranam, sir. Pranam.
Yeah.
हमने मीटिंग लीव कर दी.